The NOE 316 220 grain round nose bullet. Again, I went to their year-end sale, was given a discount coupon. I really wanted this particular bullet with a gas check, but they didn't have it. But they did have a 5-cavity mold that's plain base. And I got this more or less because if you check the groove diameters on your Mows and Nagants, some of them get out there to like 3.6, where 316 would be a good bullet. Now this bullet also can have an application very easily for the 7.7 Japanese, which I had a couple of them. The groove diameter is like 315, and 303 British, depending on which one you had. My particular Mark IV or number 4 rifle from Long Branch has a 4 or 6 groove barrel. That's slugs about, and it's got a nice new barrel on it. That slugs about 312, so a 314 bullet would do. But the advantage of this, if you look at it, you can see the pronounced step here where the barrel bands are. And that, so you could probably get away with this, even though I've sized these to 316 for the Mows and Nagant. In hindsight, I did one experiment which kind of failed dismally. I used the wrong powder. I'm going to work with this. The 202 grain bullet might be a tad bit too heavy for the Nagant. I don't know how the Japanese will react to it, or 303 British. You can probably squeeze this down a little, you know, run it through. I ran it through a 316 sizer. You can probably run it through a 314 and then be in the ballpark for all the other guns. Some of my Nagants, the groove diameter does go all the way down to 312, 313. So a 314 diameter bullet will work well, probably. Or you could always just go with the 316, see if it makes a difference. So we got some play here, and that's kind of why I got it. I wanted it with a gas check, but I got plain base, and I got the mold really inexpensively, so I said, what the hell? And I'll see what it does. But you have the versatility. You can take this bullet, and you could probably get it to work with the 3 different calibers. 303 British, Mows and Nagant, and 7.7 Japanese. So you cover 3 different calibers with the one bullet. And this one here, I'm going to work with it. I started to. I got some cast. I wasn't quite sure. I was looking at my groove diameters, and the Mows and Nagants can go anywhere from 312 to 316. Okay, so I kind of got it just to be on the safe side. I don't know if they make one a little bit lighter. It would be better, probably in a 180 or something. But that's what I got it for, and the mold works great. Okay, as far as the mold goes, 5-cavity mold. Just broke it in a little, you know, heated it up a few times, tried casting, and then just smoked it lightly. Very, very lightly with a match. Just got a little bit of carbon in there. Not a huge amount, because if you get too much and blacken it real bad, it will throw your bullet diameters off. But I casted a bunch of bullets real fast with this. Heating it up, using a thermometer, heating it up on the hot plate. I had very few of them go back into the return or, you know, remelt. Use the large lead handles for this. And I mean, again, NEO, high quality, produces a beautiful bullet. And this was the one I was talking about when I was talking about the thermometer. This mold ran hot, so I had to back off my pot temperature, and actually I was getting frosted bullets. I was backing away down to, you know, past about 750, 775, and it really, it cast fantastic. This mold works great. The bullets are all coming out nice, a little frosted, which means either the block is hot or your lead temperature's hot. So I tried tuning it in, and yes, you can. You get nice, shiny, full bullets, real nice, very few defects. This is an excellent mold, good quality. And then using the mold thermometer, okay, you can tune this thing in and cast great bullets very efficiently, very quickly. It's well worth the money, you know, nice quality. And the only thing is you got to make sure that the bullet is a design that you need. The only sticking point with this company is I would have liked this with a gas check, but they're sold out. So you got to wait till they make another run. And if people ain't buying the other oddball molds, they had a lot of 2-cavity molds that would cast you one flat base and one gas check of the same design. I think they're doing their year-end clear out, but with a gas check, I think this would be a killer bullet. Again, it's the 316 220 round nose. This one's a plain base. So with it, you know, you're big enough to where if you have variations in your groove diameter, you can squeak it down a couple thousandths to fit the rifles that are tighter, or you can leave it oversized, which it is lead, and as long as you're not going nuts and loading it at the high end, you know, 3 thousandths over the groove diameter, 2, 3, maybe even 4, ain't, you know, it won't kill you. Maybe I'll make some videos checking that out because I know what my groove diameters are. But interesting bullet, covers 3 different calibers. The molds work fine. I'm real happy with NEO's stuff. I like it a lot, and I'll probably buy more of the different molds as I find designs that I think I can have an application for.